You will not do what to make God blame you for anything. The reason you are here, always strive to fly flags of joy. So if you look at that poem, we have questions that can be answered. But what can be worthy of your life? Me, I know nothing. Or fufu can be worthy of your life. Bread can be worthy of your life. Fufu. Or just 50 cars can be worthy of your life. How much can be worthy of your life? Just tell me, let's say they give you some couple of dollars, some couple of naira. How much can we give to you and take that life, you know? So nothing. You know, if you ask some people, they'll say, God, is this something? We're asking you normally, I say, God. Who is mentioning God here? But what can be worthy of your life? God. Who told you? God does not want you to die for him. He has created it to fulfill purpose, and you go back to heaven and say, God, I killed myself for you. God will just preach. God will say, I don't want to give you prayer. Come on, go back and wake up there and continue life. You are killing yourself for me. What are you killing yourself for me for? Who sent you? So know why you are here. Now, today you've known why you are here. You are on earth to put smile on the faces of people. Christmas is coming. Celebration is coming. You have 5 bags of rice in your house. You have chicken everywhere. You have drinks everywhere. You keep it for your family alone. Is that why you are here? Stingy fellow said yes. Now, rhetorical question. Any question in poetry or in literature is rhetorical. First, and any question that does not require an answer, that nobody can answer for you. Even you that you're asking it, you don't know the answer. I've told you somebody died and you go to the corpse. Mama, please, when can you come back to me? If the woman should answer, you will run. You are the one waiting for answer. And if the woman should answer, you will know when you throw the corpse away and you will run away. You go to the graveside every morning. Mama, see, do you mean you've gone forever? I'm trying to understand some of these things, you know. One day they will answer you, and you know what you've done to yourself. Maybe it will make sense, you know. The next one is climax. Atrocity. The answer is very simple. Rhetorical question is a question in poetry. One, rhetorical, because as you are doing as you are answering your question. Okay, let me show you if I can. I cannot, but I wish I can. Okay. This poem says, money here, money there. Everywhere, anywhere, whatever you want, money. But where is the money to spend? Children and family matters, you are useful. Health and education matters, food and transport, night and day, church and mosques. In the Lord's name, you are needed everywhere. Life is tough without you. Nothing comes easy without you. Money, oh, where are you? Are you following me? You are as hard as a nut to crack. Without you, our problems are like my mother's praying beads. Mother's praying bead. The bead is so long, and if you're counting it, it cannot end. As you are counting, it will start again. Counting, it will start again. Without you, our problem are like my mother's praying bead. Is it true? Without money, problems are like my mother's praying bead. That is one. Then let's say the second meaning for that is the bead. There are some bead that no matter how you break it with stone, it cannot break. So without you, our problems are like my mother's praying bead. The problems cannot break. Money, oh, where are you? You are as hard as a nut to crack. Without you, our problems are like my mother's praying beads. Will you desert the commoners like that? Can you see it now? I'm coming. They search, they count, they wait, they cry, yet theirs is a life of beaded needs. They keep counting. Today has gone. Tomorrow morning will come. They keep waiting, yet their life is like, it's like where the need, there is beaded need that does not have end. You see bead, accounting. 1, 2, 3. The only God that can help you is that you put mark where you start counting from. If not, you recount it again. And it will still be going. That is how it is. So look at this now. He has a question. What difference between rhetorical question and apostrophe? Although I've answered it, rhetorical question is question first. Apostrophe may not be question. Do you understand? Now look at it. Let's take the rhetorical question and the apostrophe. But everywhere, anywhere, whatever you want, money. But where is the money to spend? Rhetorical question first. It's clear. Where is the money to spend? It's rhetorical question. First, not another question. Secondly, it is rhetorical question because it is a question. Is that it? Another one that look like children and family matters. You are used. That is apostrophe. Money cannot up to you, but it's money. We are talking about children and family matters. We know you are useful. We are talking to paper. We are talking to currency that not respond. So that is apostrophe. The man that asks the question is not being focused. Children and family matters, you are useful. Health and education matters, food, transport, net, and the church and mosque. In the Lord's name, you are needed everywhere. That is apostrophe. Because you have money. In the Lord's name, not needed. It's needed everywhere. That's why God said himself in his word that man answered all things. All things. Is that statement true? It's true now. There's something money buy life. Is life 18? Life is not 18 now. But any other thing, money answered all things. If you make everything, money can buy you. Correct. He said, money, oh, where are you? Money, where are you? That's the question. And at the same time, when you are talking to something, addressing it, talking to it, it is apostrophe. Exactly. When you are asking a question that may not be easy to answer, that does not require answer, and the question is poetry, in literature, it is a rhetorical question. But apostrophe address something that can never answer, or something that you can't see. Anytime it's raining cats and dog, you will say, this is stop now. Apostrophe. All right, the next one. Okay, climax. Now, climax is in two ways. Climax is in two ways. One stage, the other as a stage in the plot of the story. Exactly. One as a figure of speech, the other as a stage in the plot of the story. Now, as a figure of speech, climax simply means, climax as a figure of speech is used when items are arranged in ascending order. When items are arranged in ascending order, that's climax. From the smallest to the highest. That's climax. On Chibuike's poem, A Government Driver on His Retirement, don't you think it's climax? That poem we did before. And so it can boost. Started from the lowest stage. You see, the man says, many years on wheel, today retires his own. He said, today going home a free man. A brand new car was given to him. A brand new car in his appreciative symbol for his selfless service to his fatherland. They start by making him retire, and they give him a car, and he starts drinking, and he drinks himself to death, and he dies. That's Solomon Grundy, born on Monday, christened on Tuesday, married on Wednesday, took ill on Thursday, was on Friday, died on Saturday, and buried on Sunday. You understand? Now this one. Then take it from the lowest to the highest. If you look at another poem, African Thunderstorm, it's also climax. How does that look like? African Thunderstorm, in the west, cloud come, calling with wind, turning sharply, here there, well, tossing up things on the tail, like a man chasing nothing. We see that it was to rain. People are running up and down. All of it saw the pelting march of storm, and the rain came down. That is climax. Then when you talk about climax as a stage in the plot of a story, what you are trying to do is that you are making us understand that the plot is the point of conflict in a story. The plot is the highest point of conflict in a story. The plot is the highest stage, highest point of conflict, highest point of struggle between the protagonist and the antagonist, highest point of conflict in a story. Any question? I can do the third one. Let me ask you questions. I make your money. 1, 2, 3, 4. Any question? So let me ask a question. You are starting again. Yes, ma'am. Even again, this man has 2 points. She's starting again. How many points do you have? 1. You'll be losing now, don't worry. Hey. Okay, let's do the third one. Let's do the third one. Anticlimax. Anticlimax has two meanings, either as a speech or as a stage in the plot of a story. Whichever way it is a general literary term, either as a figure of speech or the stage after the climax. Now let's see it as a figure of speech. Now as a figure of speech, the climax comes to play. Listen, as a figure of speech, the climax comes to play when items are arranged in descending order. When items are arranged in descending order, they come from the highest to the lowest. They come from top to bottom. Do you understand? You arrange them from the most important to the least important. Items are arranged in descending order. That is anticlimax. Anticlimax is a figure of speech when items are arranged in descending order. Now, for instance, look at that example. The king, when he traveled down to the palace after he studied at the university. Listen, that is anticlimax. He met with the king when he traveled down to the palace after he studied in the university. After he studies in the university. What do I call the first one? He met with the king when he went to the palace after the university. Now,